When I first moved into my new home, all I wanted was peace and space to live life on my own terms. My house sat comfortably outside of the neighborhood HOA's jurisdiction, so I thought I was free from the endless rules and petty power struggles. That illusion was shattered the day Karen, the self-appointed queen of the HOA, marched up my driveway with a thick folder of paperwork in her arms. She accused me of breaking community rules by having the wrong color fence and parking my truck where she didn't approve. I laughed at first, pointing out that my property wasn't even part of her HOA, but Karen wasn't one to take no for an answer. Days later, a letter arrived. She had actually filed a lawsuit, demanding I pay fines and submit to her authority when the court day came. Karen strutted into the hearing room with smug confidence, surrounded by a few board members who cheered her on. She was certain she'd humiliate me. What she didn't expect was that I'd done my homework. Calmly, I presented my case to the judge. Not only was my property outside her HOA boundaries, but I had also filed the proper legal paperwork to challenge the HOA's standing altogether. Within minutes, the judge reviewed the documents and ruled decisively in my favor. Karen's smile collapsed. Worse still for her, my legal filing exposed multiple violations within her own HOA charters, so much so that it triggered an automatic dissolution of the organization. The look on her face was priceless. In the span of 3 minutes, she went from believing she controlled my life to watching her entire HOA crumble into legal dust. The judge banged the gavel, dismissed her case, and declared the HOA void. Karen sputtered, shouted, and threatened appeals. But it was too late. The very tool she thought would give her power had been turned against her. As I walked out of that courtroom, didn't feel anger or revenge, just relief. She had wasted months trying to control me, and in the end, her obsession destroyed the empire she ruled. Karen had sued the wrong neighbor, and her HOA would never bother anyone again.